Hello everyone. You are welcome at Crazy for IS. In this video, we are going to discuss about the nervous system from the Lucent GK biology book. Right? Nervous system. Nervous system has mainly three part. First is central part, second is peripheral part, and third is autonomic part. But before going to these three parts, what is exactly nervous system? Nervous system is really very important because it maintain our whole body system. Its brain nervous system contain the brain and the spinal cord, which we will discuss next, and the whole activity of the body, voluntary or involuntary, both are controlled with the help of the brain and spinal cord, and both brain and spinal cord are the part of the nervous system. There is an electric impulse is running in our body which is controlling everything, and that is a part of that constitute everything, that is nervous system. So there are three parts: central, peripheral, and autonomic. Now if we talk about central part has two part. First is brain. Central part, we are going to discuss the first central part. Out of it, the first part is the brain and second part is the spinal cord. So everything is controlled with the help of the brain and the spinal cord, but it is a part of the nervous system known as the central nervous system. The brain is covered with the help of the membrane which is known as meninges, and the brain is mounted over the bone which is known as a cranium box. So central, there are three part of the nervous system: central, peripheral and autonomic. And central में further आ गया हमारा brain and spinal cord. Right? This is the simple diagram. And brain is covered with the help of the meninges and mounted over the cranium box. Now this this brain has a main function: forebrain, midbrain and hindbrain. That is forebrain, midbrain and hindbrain. In this section we are going to discuss about the brain. So if we talk about the forebrain has the three part. Forebrain have a three part. First is cerebrum, second is thalamus, and third one is hypothalamus. And midbrain has the corpora quadrigemina. Okay, midbrain has the corpora quadrigemina, and hindbrain has the pons, which are given next. Now what is the main function of the cerebrum? Cerebrum is most developed part. Here we are going to discuss the forebrain, cerebrum. Forebrain, cerebrum. The main function, the forebrain cerebrum is the most developed part. Its the main function is wisdom, memory, willpower, movement and knowledge. Thinking, every activity, your willpower, your wisdom, your memory, your knowledge, your thinking, everything is a part of the cerebrum, means the forehead, which is a part of the forebrain. Now we if talk about thalamus, the main function of the thalamus is to control heat, cold, pain. कभी हमें सर्दी लगती है, गर्मी लगती है, प्यास लगती है, जो भी है ना, that is controlled by the thalamus part of the forebrain. And there is hypothalamus. Now what the hypothalamus do? Hypothalamus control love, joy, hate, anger. Means it control your emotions. Your If there is a question in the exam that your emotions are controlled by which part of the which part of the nervous system, so brain, forebrain, hypothalamus section control your emotions. So जो हम लिखते हैं love, joy, hate, anger, that is controlled with the help of hypothalamus. Now it control the हार्मोनल सिक्रेशन. हार्मोनल सिक्रेशन भी यही क्रिएट करता है जिसकी वजह से हमारे इमोशंस जनरेट होते हैं. इमोशन आर नथिंग बट द हार्मोनल सिक्रेशन विच आर सिक्रेटेड बाय द एंडोक्राइन ग्लैंड. एंडोक्राइन ग्लैंड कौन सी होती है यहाँ पे? पिट्यूटरी ग्लैंड. पिट्यूटरी gland. Other emotion like hunger, thirst, temperature control, BP, metabolism, everything is controlled with the help of hypothalamus. So this is the main function of the forebrain. Now we are going to the next. Now you have listened about the reflex action. Suddenly हमारा brain automatic active हो जाता है जिसे हम बोलते हैं reflex action. And this reflex action was discovered by Marshall. This reflex action, the concept of reflex action was given by Marshall. Now if we talk about the hindbrain, forebrain, midbrain is already discussed. Now there is a hindbrain. Hindbrain has three part: pons, medulla, cerebellum. वहाँ पे cerebrum था, यहाँ पे cerebellum है, cerebellum. The main function of the pons, ascending and descending track between the main function is just connect brain and spinal cord. We know it very well that there is the connection between the brain and spinal cord. So that connection, brain and spinal cord, is made by the pons. Now medulla is situated in the posterior part of the brain and connect with the spinal cord. It heart action like breathing, coughing, sneezing, that is controlled by medulla. Now there is cerebellum. What is the main function of cerebellum? Cerebellum is constituted of the two hemisphere, the reflex center. It is the reflex center of the body. It play a major role in coordination of the body and maintain the posture. जब आप खड़े होते हो तो आपकी बॉडी को बैलेंस करने का काम करता है सेरिबेलम. सो यहाँ से फिर क्वेश्चन आ जाता है, विच सेक्शन ऑफ द नर्वस सिस्टम कंट्रोल द posture of the body? So that is cerebellum. You have to remember that, and that is the part of hindbrain, forebrain, midbrain and hindbrain. And unit of nervous system क्या है? न्यूरॉन और नर्व सेल. द यूनिट ये भी एक हमारे पास एक क्वेश्चन है, दैट यूनिट ऑफ नर्वस टिश्यू क्या है? द यूनिट ऑफ नर्वस टिश्यू इज न्यूरॉन और नर्व सेल. It's a little tricky topic, that's why I'm making it in a simplest way. Now there is given, we have seen central system. Now we are going to deal about the peripheral system. The peripheral system contain the nerves which connect the brain, spinal cord, sensory, motor, mixed nerves. In brain there is a canonical nerve, and in spinal there is spinal cord nerves. Canonical nerves are 12 in pair, while the spinal cord nerves are 31 in pair. That is a, and the sensory, motor, mixed, these are all are nerves which constitute the peripheral nervous system. Now there is third part is autonomic. Third part is autonomic nervous system. Autonomic nervous system was defined by Langley in 1921. The brain plus spinal cord nerves is constitute basically brain and spinal cord nerves. It has two part. First is sympathetic and second is parasympathetic. Now sometimes there is a fear, pain, anger. It constitute these emotion, fear, pain, anger. तो जब फियर होगा, पेन होगा, एंगर होगा, तो क्या होगा? आपकी ब्रेथ रेट ऑटोमेटिकली बढ़ जाएगी, बीपी अपने आप बढ़ जाएगा, शुगर बढ़ जाएगा, आई इलोंगेटेड हो जाएंगी, आरबीसी बढ़ जाएगी, स्वेटिंग बढ़ जाएगी और हेयर इरेक्ट हो जाएंगे और ब्लड वेसल्स नैरो हो जाएंगे. एंड इसके अलावा क्या होता है, जो हमारे यूरिनरी ब्लैडर है वो रिलैक्स हो जाएगा, क्योंकि यूरिनरी ब्लैडर का काम क्या होता है? शुगर को एक्सट्रैक्ट करना. हमें शुगर बढ़ानी है तो उसको रिलैक्सेशन देनी पड़ेगी, भाई तू अपना काम थोड़ी देर के लिए बंद कर दे, वी नीड मोर एंड मोर शुगर्स इन द ब्लड. सो इस तरह से ये काम करता है. एंड इसका जो अपोजिट है वो होता है पैरासिम्पेथेटिक. यहाँ पे आप रेस्ट फील करते हो, जॉय फील करते हो, हैप्पी फील करते हो. तो वो क्या होगा, जब आप ऐसा करोगे तो आपकी ब्रेथ रेट कम हो जाएगी, बीपी कम हो जाएगा, शुगर कम हो जाएगी, आई रिलैक्स हो जाएंगी, आरबीसी कम हो जाएगी, स्वेटिंग कम हो जाएगी और हेयर इरेक्ट नहीं होंगे. और जो आपका यूरिनरी सिस्टम है, जो हमने ऑलरेडी डिस्कस किया गया है, यूरिनरी सिस्टम है ना, जो एक्सक्रीटरी सिस्टम है, दैट वर्क फास्टर. क्यों? क्योंकि वो शुगर घटानी है उसको। शुगर कब घटेगी? जब हमारा यूरिनरी सिस्टम फास्ट काम करेगा और जो एक्सेसिव शुगर कार्बोहाइड्रेट है उसको बॉडी से बाहर फेंक देगा, क्योंकि बॉडी को रिलैक्स करना है। अभी बॉडी को एनर्जी की ज़रूरत नहीं है, अभी बॉडी को रिलैक्सेशन चाहिए। जब बॉडी को ज़्यादा एनर्जी की ज़रूरत है तो क्या करेगा? ये फंक्शन स्टॉप हो जाएगा और यहाँ से क्या करेगा, जो शुगर है वापस आपके ब्लड में जाना शुरू हो जाएगी और एक्सेसिव एनर्जी जनरेट होगी, जो कि इस केस के अंदर हो रहा है, सिंपैथेटिक के केस के अंदर। बस इतना सा है हमारा ऑटोनॉमिक नर्वस सिस्टम। सो ल्यूसेंट बायोलॉजी के अंदर इतना ही दिया गया है जो मैंने वहाँ से डिस्कस किया। प्लीज़ मेक योर नोट्स बाय इन सिस्टमैटिक वे एज आई हैव मेड, and please give your review how I can improve it. Thank you. Namaskar.